Welcome to the show, everyone. Joining me tonight, we've got the wonderful Scott from Tasmania, the amazing Panther from Scotland. Hey guys, how you doing?
Meow.
And loads of people in the comments. I've got 45 comments to catch up on. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. But I've got to say a big hi and thank you to everyone joining us on Rumble this Tuesday night. Also on Twitch and 2 channels on YouTube, mine and Scott's. Please don't forget Scott is streaming this to his channel as well. He's hit the 100 subscribers and he's live streaming on his own now as well by his channel. So please head over there and show a little love to Scott. Scott, if you drop a link into chat, please, so people can head over there, maybe watch a little bit over there, that'd be great. Thank you, Scott. And also tonight after my show, at 8 o'clock, we've got Philip Prime's Prime Time. Will be on that. A link to Philip Prime's Prime Time.
I will do so in just a second. I have some thinking. I'm gluing something together at the moment.
Excellent. And I'm going to take a quick peruse down the chat. I think it's mostly hello so far. Okay. I think the first link there that Scott dropped before the show even started was to a short that our Joshi's put out. Is that right, Scott?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Actually, the first link that I dropped was the link to the Lysander video.
Oh, yeah, because this Saturday is the draw.
Yeah. Only got a few days left, guys. So.
You've only got till Friday to get your answers in if you haven't put an answer in for the competition to win the 1/48 scale Lysander from Airfix. This is one of the kits I'm giving away. Brand spanking new, unopened, no parts missing. I haven't opened these. They will arrive to you sealed as they were from the factory at Airfix. And one is slightly heavier than the other. And I've got, I can't promise you there's a medal in one, but you never know. So that's that. I've got 2 of those kits to give away. It's very easy competition. You watch the video, you count up how many SOE agents parachute from the Lysander through the video. And it's a pretty good video as well. I think so anyway. And get your answer in the comments, okay? And the cut-off point will be about 6 p.m. Friday, and then the draw will actually be at 8 p.m. on the 5th, Saturday the 5th. And hopefully you can all join me for that. Right, let's carry on with the chat.
Yep, last few days. Yep.
There we go. The first link was to the video for the competition. Sophie, first in tonight. Hey, Sophie, how you doing?
Hi, Sophie.
Say hi to everyone. David Markey's joined us as well. Hey, David, thank you for your continued support, buddy. I do appreciate it. Saying hi to everyone. Let's go down these. I'm going to flash them all up.
Can I just jump in here a second, Terry? Dave Markey, could you please email Philip Prime for your mug? You were supposed to email him. Or if you're on Facebook, you can message me or contact Terry. Terry can pass your details on to me.
Yeah, I mean, my email is on my about bit on my YouTube channel, so you could email me and I'll pass your details on to Philip Prime. It's not a worry. I know a lot of people don't like having their email address on their YouTube channel, but I've got my own personal email that I use for all my important stuff, and obviously the YouTube email just for stuff to do with YouTube. Yes. Not that YouTube isn't important; it is, but I need the 2 kept separate. Joshy B's in as well. Hey, Joshy B, welcome aboard, mate.
Hey, Joshy,
if you want an invite, we can fly one across to you, buddy. It'd be great to have you on board tonight. It says, evening, Terry, folks at the bench on panel, and folks in chat. Hope you're all well. Thank you, Joshy. Right, so that there is the link to Joshy's short then.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, please show some short support for that. Click on the link. Is it Joshy's first ever short?
It is indeed.
It's his only one currently.
Josh is another one of the guys joined the community last year, and is already making some fantastic models and doing great stuff. It just goes to show that from absolutely no experience whatsoever, you can very quickly turn out something just amazing. Yeah, I'm really impressed, Joshy. I really am. And Joshy started live streaming as well now as well, so it's great. And there's me, evening all, a pulse for the late start. I was minging after work, so popped to make up times before the show. Hey, you know the haircut. Look at that.
But
Yeah.
he's still got no bacon and cheese.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yes. Yes.
Sophie says hi, Carl. Pants the cat popped in. And I do apologise for that, Pat and Sir.
It's okay.
Sending the invites out before the show started. And I sent him an email, but with no invite.
Yeah. The envelope was empty.
Mate, I have a get out though. I am seriously tired from work today.
No worries. Don't worry about it.
I tell you, paperwork, it's more exhausting than bricklaying. Well, I think so anyway. There we go. Me apologising. I'm going to flash down all the chat. Here we go. Stephen Kessel's joined us as well. Welcome aboard, Stephen. Great to have you on board. Says good day, everyone. Model on. Yes, we will be. Well, I'm going to try, but I've got to read out the chat. TVG's joined us as well. Hi, Merplings. There's me, TBG. Okay. TBG, if you want an invite, mate, I can flash it up in chat for a little while. TBG's making supper. There we go.
Yes.
David Markey says hello, Stephen. David Markey says hello, James. Dan Usher's joined us. Hey, Dan, welcome aboard, buddy. And Jet Scale Models. Honoured to have you with us, mate. I usually watch Primetime Modelling live stream at this time, but it seems it's moved to a later time. I guess I'll have to make do with this one for now. Thanks, Jet. I don't mind being second place to Philip Prime. He's got a great show. He really has. I think it's just moved back an hour because of daylight savings, isn't it, Panzer?
Yes. Well, remember our clocks went forward. The link to Philip Prime's prime time is in there now, as in your chat now.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, so make sure you head over to Philip Prime's, give it a subscribe, and hit notifications. He's got a great show on a Tuesday. He really has. It's not just modelling. There's a little quiz as well, which is great fun.
There is indeed. There's the obligatory public service announcement. We have a gallery. We have a tip of the week from yours truly, which reminds me, I need to think about something. And yes, and from this week, you will get the chance to win a prize. You get to keep a score of how many quiz entries you get correct in the quiz, and you will win a major prize. No expense has been spared on this prize. No expense has been paid in period, but we won't go there.
So it's going to be 2 mugs.
Well, you'll have to watch the video.
There we go.
You haven't watched the video, have you, Scott?
Nuno's joined us as well. Plastic Alchemist, I am honoured to have you with us tonight. Nuno, welcome aboard, mate.
Hello.
David Mike says hello, Dan. David Mike says hello, Nuno. Sophie says, Sophie hungry. Feed Sophie, TBG. I feel some buns coming on here. Joshy B says, evening all again, folks. Hey, Joshy. Evening, Terry. Folks on panel. There we go. All the highs coming in. Nuno says, hello, David Markey. Sophie says, hi, Jet. Dan Usher. Hang on. Hello, Joshy. Sophie says, hi, Joshy. Bunch of links. Is that a link to your channel there, Scott?
Could be. I don't know where you're talking.
Click the link and find out, people. Oh my God, we have got 40 people watching us right now. What is going on? Last night we couldn't get people to watch us for love and money, but tonight it's gone mental. Thank you, everyone, on Rumble, on Twitch, on the 2 YouTube channels. Thank you so much.
I'm not saying anything.
We are just a community of makers. That's what we are. It's not just about plastic models.
We're a community of makers and piss takers, yes.
You said it. Dana, she says, evening, hungry Sophie. Nuno says, doing well, making some preps for live streams. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, Nuno.
Nice.
Nuno is a very, very good modeler, by the way. Joshy B, hey Scott, folks at the bench, on panel, folks in chat, hope all are well. David Markey says hello, Dan. Dan says hi, David M. Jet says greetings to one and all in chat from Canada, our land glorious and free. For now, till you become the 51st state.
But it's a race. Will they be the 51st or the 52nd? Because it's after Greenland again.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in him wanting Greenland. What's Greenland got that he could possibly want?
Rare and precious metals that
Really?
Elon Musk wants for his electric cars.
Ah. Plastic Alchemist, that's Nuno, says hello, Joshy B. Atol's joined us. Yay! Hey, Atol. Evening, Scott, Pants and Terry, Joshy B, and David Markey. Everybody saying hi to each other. Great stuff. Let's get down this chat. And then we can talk about the events of the day. Dave Mac Bill's joined us as well. Hey, Dave Mac, welcome aboard, mate. Good evening, Terry, Panzer, Scott, and all in chat. Joshy B says, hey, Atol, Alchemist, that Nuno. Stephen Haynes has joined us as well. Hey, Stephen, welcome aboard, mate. If I fumble with the chat tonight, it's because I'm tired. Today was seriously exhausting at work. Violin time, Scott!
Okay, just for you, there's the world's smallest violin playing.
Everybody saying hi, 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 hi. I sent JC CJ an invite for tonight. I'm wondering if he's going to join us. Dave Max says hi, Sophie and Dan. Sophie says hi, Athol. Dan says evening, Nuno.
Did you say you're tired from work, Terry? Is that what he said?
Yes, I'm really tired from work, mate. Have you got the violins ready? Oh dear God! Okay,
That's better than violins.
We don't have a violin, so that's the best you can have.
That's what he's having. Yes.
Jet Scale Model says I'm working on a Dragon kit of the 1 to 35 Pack 43 L71 mit Behelschlafette. I don't no clue. Stephen Haynes says hi, Jet Scale Models. Stephen Haynes says hi, Dan Usher. Lots of highs. I will get to the bottom of this chat eventually. There's 55 chat messages. We've all just started. Thank you, everyone. I'm not complaining. Everybody saying hi, hi, hi. Ah, cool. Joshy B says he's going to join us in 10 minutes. Fantastic. Can you get a link to him, please, Scott?
Already done.
Fantastic. Everybody saying hi, 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 hi. There's the link to Panzer Cat's Philip Prime tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I will word this better as I make more cue cards. Danish says, very nice, Jet. Jet, if you're at your bench, if you want to join us, I can sling a link into the chat. You can dive in, mate.
Mm.
It's ages since we've had one of our Canadian friends on the panel. Sophie says, Panzer's tip of the week.
Panzer's tip of the week.
Joshy B says, cheers for that, Scott. Terry, yeah, it's my first one I've done. That we'll make sure people watch that today, mate. But I would imagine with the quality of the stuff that you're churning out, mate, it's gonna take off on its own.
Not to mention the quality of the stuff he's chucking up.
Danisha says, don't eat yellow snow, Sophie. What? Where did that come from? And Lindsay's joined us as well. Hey, Lindsay. Hello, everybody says.
And there's no such thing as chocolate snow either. Hey, Lindsay.
It's not chocolate.
Everybody's saying hi to Lindsay. David Mike says, okay, Panzer, try it again. Hope he gets the email.
Yeah. I'll check with them when we're in the green room before the stream, mate.
Everybody's saying hi, 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 Kalimas.
You really think you turn in Japanese?
Right. In case you're brand new to the channel, I sometimes talk about work. Not too much, though, because obviously I can get in trouble if I talk too much about work. And I hope anyone from work doesn't dob me in. But because I'm a maintenance man, you get to do everything in the hotel. The painting, the decorating, the carpentry, the plumbing, everything. I'm not afraid to get my hands properly dirty. So we've had a problem recently in the staff toilets, especially the male staff toilets. Someone has been going in there and it seems like they have, there's no other way to describe it, an anus in the middle of their back. They end up getting poop all over the seat, all down the back pan, all up the cistern, and they don't clean up after themselves. I mean, there's a toilet brush by the toilet. There's cleaning materials there. If you do make a mess in the toilet, just clean it up yourself. Why leave it for someone else? And invariably, I'm the first one in on the morning, right? And I get to see this after whoever it is on nights that's doing it. And I clean it up. So, and it's been the, fourth time in 2 weeks I've had to clear it up. And it's so annoying. And hence, that was the joke from Athol there, because I've been doing mostly paperwork today. But no, it wasn't. This morning, the toilet was clear. So I think someone's cottoned on, or that maybe someone was watching the stream, that I'm onto them.
You know what they say, Terry? A job's not done till the paperwork's finished.
Mate, it could even be one of the girls, but using the male's toilet so they don't get caught. That would be clever. But usually girls aren't filthy animals, are they? Not like blokes.
No, not like the ones you've got, yeah.
I tell you, if I catch who it is, I'm going to do like you do with a puppy that's been naughty. I'm going to rub the goddamn face in it. No, I don't mean that, by the way. I could get in a lot of trouble at work if I did that.
Yeah.
Let's carry on with the chat because it's never ending. Right?
But think of the views and clicks you're going to get on that one.
Mate. That's selling your soul, wouldn't it, that? Anyway, Dave McBill says, hi, David. Joshy B says, hey, folks, who I've missed, just getting the bench sorted, and I've not long got back in. Joshy's been at work all day. Joshy's got a great job. I'll let him tell you about that when he gets on. Danesh has got the violins out. Thank you, Dan. Thing is, Danesh has got just as hard a job. He gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning as well. Joshy B says he thinks Carl's free tonight. Yeah, I've emailed Michelle and Carl, Joshy. I'm sure if they can make it, they'll make it. Danesh says, sounds like a motorway services. Yes, mate. It is exactly like that.
Sorry,
that's what a pressure washer is for.
I'm skipping ahead in the chat there, yeah.
Seriously, Dan, if I'd be allowed to use a pressure washer in the staff toilets, I would. Dave McBill says, did my second set of Warhammer figures today. The Warhammer Cadian Shock Troops. Only 10 in the set. Good job, Dave. I'm still not doing any more War Trek. Danisha says, sounds like you have a squatter, the type that stands on the toilet. I don't know what it is, mate. I don't know how. I honestly do not know how you can make that kind of mess in a toilet. All up the back pan, all over the actual toilet seat, and all up the back of the lid.
Maybe it's an urban Banksy. Instead of using graffiti.
Well, if you don't like me saying, I think his artwork's shit.
He probably doesn't think so. He's thinking that's the next Picasso. Oh.
Anyway, everybody's saying hi to each other. Danisha says, a light day today, only 272 kilometres. But what a beautiful day. Sunshine in the UK today. Glorious. Did you get any sun in Scotland, Panzer?
The sun is coming out right now. If you can tell by the way the light's hitting the bench, it'll be a little bit higher in a minute or two, and then you'll struggle to see my bench with the light coming through to it. Athol
says, evening Dave Mack, the Cadian modeller. Don't worry, guys. If Joshy comes on, you're going to get your fill of War Trek. You really are. Dave McBill says, hi, Atoll. Loads of highs going on. Hi. And I am at the bottom of the chat. Hurrah!
Quick, start typing.
We are going to be taking tonight's show up to around about 7:45 because Panzer's got to get ready for Philip Prime. And welcome everybody from Rumble, Twitch, and the 2 YouTube channels, Scott's channel and my channel. We've currently got 45 people watching. I wonder if we're going to hit that 50 tonight. That'd be great. Bit worried as well because yesterday there weren't many people watching. I don't know why that was, but probably because it was like before one of the bigger shows that are on. I mean, there was Moz with Airfix and Chill on after me, so I'm guessing that's probably why the numbers were a little bit lower than normal. But hey, this is making me really happy. Thank you. Right, let's go around the benches. Panzer Cat, would you like to tell us what you've got there and what you're doing?
What am I doing? I'm cutting out a bit of plastic. What this is the AFE Club Churchill.
Has Panzer lost his microphone?
No, I'm here.
Hang on, I think he's away from his bench. Hang on.
There you go. Is that better?
Say a big hi to Joshy. Welcome aboard, Joshy.
Hey, folks. Hey, evening, gents. How you doing?
Let's see what Joshy's doing. What is that, mate?
This is a 3D resin print that Carl sent for me to do. It's it won't zoom in for some reason. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I'm just currently. All I've done is primed it, dry brushed it, and just painted on a bit of flesh underneath. And I've started work on his trousers. And then
I can't believe how good you've got in such a short time, mate. That's stunning already.
it's only a bit of paint.
I love your modesty as well. Has it got a name? Is it called something? Is it from a particular genre?
It's called James.
No, it's just something that it was a print that Carl sent. There was quite a few of them he did for me last year, and he sent them all down.
So Carl's starting to send people prints of his wife.
Oh, that's a skeleton. Go to Yorkshire at 200 mile an hour, I tell you.
Hey! Oh, I can feel the skillet pan working its way towards Yorkshire now.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it, Michelle. Michelle, I didn't mean it.
There's a disturbance in the frying pan, in the frying fat.
That's awesome.
But I've not, like, Carl cleaned it for me and everything, sent it down, left a few of the scaffold bars on for me, and I've decided to even paint the scaffold bars in the middle so it looks like it's bits of it.
Yes, it looks like even more flesh being torn off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
With this, he sent me this for a particular reason, because I told him that I will be using that with it. And that. Oh, and there it goes. So that's you can do all the stringy gore blood effects with it. So I'm going to wrap that all around here and off his mouth and everything. So,
just out of interest, Joshy, when are you next live, mate? 'Cause I know you've started live streaming now.
Dude, to be fair, that last one was just a one-off. It was like I said, I couldn't think of anybody that was on that day. But the next time I will be with our little group that we've got on the community build. It'll be the 3 men and a couple of printers on Thursday, which is just this sort of stuff.
That's brilliant. Right, I'm going to go. Pants, are you back, mate?
Yes, I was always here.
Cheers, dude.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I wonder what's happened to Panther. Is his speaker
I'm here. I'm here.
I can hear him.
We can hear him just fine, Terry.
It's you that can't hear me.
Why can't
He is replying back to you.
Yes. Anyway, I'm working on this thing, the Churchill. I'm going to have to use hand signals and gestures from Terry because he can't work out. But I'm working on this.
Are you pulling my leg because it's April the 1st, you gits?
No.
No, genuinely, we can hear him.
Yes, there you go. See,
right, I'm just going to refresh. I'll be back in a second.
He's on about using hand gestures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plot thickens.
I'll wait till he comes back, and then I shall demonstrate the hand signals. Yes, if you haven't watched Josh's 3 men and a little printer, and 3 men and a couple of printers, it's actually quite a nice, relaxed evening stream. Go watch and enjoy and just watch how they're painting. So they came along. All 3 of them have come along.
I'm trying to work out now if you guys planned this.
We didn't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes, right. Well, they could hear me beforehand.
All right. I don't know what went on there. Well, we
Yes,
had this last night with Tammy and Ray, didn't we?
yes, but
It
yes,
might be a bug with EV Mux. I don't know.
yes,
Right.
This is the AFV Club, Churchill Centurion Ave. No, it's not. So that again. The Churchill Mark IV Avre with short girder bridge, or small box girder bridge. I may have underestimated how small the girder bridge is. It is a lot bigger than one thinks. Let me balance it on here. That there is the height of the girder bridge. That's a good 12 inches up to the bottom of my camera. So luckily, this is going to go into a diorama base.
Do you know what
so
else is made of girders?
Bars Iron Brew.
Do you know, as soon as you said girder, I thought, iron brew.
Yep. The funny thing is that, and this is going to be an interesting sidetrack, is it's still available to buy in Russia.
Is it?
2 years on from sanctions being introduced. They've got a plentiful supply of it.
I was going to say, is there a factory of it for it over there or something?
Could well be, but I'm rather surprised that the Russians drinking iron brew.
Panzer, thank you for showing us your Churchill Avery.
Thankyou. You're welcome.
Scott from Tasmania.
Yeah, mate. How you going?
What are you doing, buddy?
We can't hear Scott. Scott, we can't hear.
You lying bastards.
You'll have to shout
Stop playing with the stupidest guy on the internet, me.
Hang on. I'll just do a hand signal.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with the Easy 8 right now. I'm just sort of dobbing things. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. If I'm going to have to do the wheels as well. They're not glued, by the way, because I still have to paint the rubber tyres. But that'll happen. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to. And how you going, Cobber?
Going good. Chuck another shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah.
Or better yet, save effort, throw the Barbie on the shrimp.
Thank you, Scott. And let's go to me. I've actually given up trying to do anything on these streams because I never end up doing anything. It's all chat. So I'm just going to babysit today. Thank you very much. But I will show you where I'm at with the Eleflopter. Here we go. I've been doing this Apache AH64 Airfix kit that I got for £2 off of a car boot sale probably a couple of decades ago. Anyway, it's a 1980s kit. It's absolutely horrible. I don't think there's enough filler in any model shop to fill all the gaps in this, but it was £2. What can I say? And it's made a nice little model. It is never going to be a shelf queen, although I've seen on the internet some people have gone overboard and bought aftermarket parts for these when they were out and scratch built loads of extra bits for them. I'm not going to go that far because I've got to start one of my major builds for the summer, which will be the Messerschmitt ME110, which I did bring out a few streams ago. Members can flick back as much as they want in the old live streams. You'll see it there. And again, thank you to all my members for making these streams possible. Without you guys, it wouldn't be happening, I can assure you. So just a quick shout out to the members. Thank you so much. Right, let's go back to the chat. And Dominique's joined us as well. Hey, Dominique, welcome aboard, mate.
Hey, Dom.
We've not got an invite. I did email you an invite.
Hey, Dom.
Right, where did I get to on the chat? I should start starring these. Danish says, yep, cracking day in and around the Cotswolds. David Markey says, oh, just 27 miles then, Dan. Well, 272 kilometres is 27 miles. Athol says, the sun has been out since about 10 a.m. this morning. Yeah, glorious day in the UK today. If that's the shape of things to come for our summer, it's going to be 8. Well, holidays to England, everyone. We're going to have a great summer, I'm sure of it. Dan Usher says, as if I did that before I even left Oxfordshire. He did that before I even left Oxfordshire. There's Dominic saying, evening to everyone. Sophie says, lovely day here in Costa del Gateshead. And there you go. There's my Welsh accent for you, Sophie. David Markey says, hello, Dominique. Loads of hellos going on. Athol says, stop ripping my skin, Joshy.
Sorry.
Hi. Dan Asher says, is that you before coffee? Is that you before coffee and an oily rag, Joshy?
Yes, it's me at 6 o'clock in the morning some days.
What do you mean some days?
Some days. Some days it's like that
It's
Limp Bizkit
waking
song.
up.
That's what you. Well, you only get limp biscuits if you dunk them for too long.
I
May
know,
I just give the standard intro to our friend Dominique from the Netherlands? Dom. Hey,
That's
Dom, how you doing, mate?
that's not Dom. That's Dan.
That's
Well,
Dom.
no, it's Dom. For a second there, it said Quano Man.
The Quano Man has
Okay,
joined us.
can you
Hello,
hear me?
Quano.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, Dom.
Okay,
Can-
cool.
Hang on, Don.
Can Terry hear you?
I
Evening.
can hear you, Dom. Dom's got his disco keyboard out again. Oh, hello.
Ooh.
That is
Tell us all about it,
the
Dom.
Airfix. That is the Airfix Spitfire.
Is that 132 or 120 or 148?
Spitfire.
No, it's 148.
Yeah.
Nice. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves a Spitfire.
Okay, that's not right. I need to set my camera back up 720.
It's telling me via EV Mux that your camera has low frames per second.
Yeah, I know.
That's okay. I'll let you sort it out, Dom. I'm going to go back to the chat for a minute.
Okay.
Dan Usher says, at the double pantser. Quano Man's joined us. Hey, Quano. Great to have you on board, mate.
Hey, Dan.
Chat is filled with quality people today.
Oh my god.
You must have heard the news.
Terry's getting around then.
Atoll, stop giving me ideas. I've got enough builds for this year that I haven't even started yet. Atoll says, Terry, I've had an idea. For £150, you could get yourself Emperor's Children and once built and painted up, make a chessboard. I do like the game of chess, by the way. I used to play it a lot as a kid at school. I even got on the chess team at school. I was so good at it.
Ooh, very chesty.
I introduced knockoff chess computers to my chess club in high school. Till they cottoned on that there was a programming fault, and occasionally it would move a queen that didn't exist.
Dan actually says, nice Spitfire, Dominique. Right, let's see if
Oh
Dom.
yeah. Oh damn, my sound is too loud.
I think the wife might be watching something on the internet, mate. I think you've got low bandwidth. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it looks like sometimes your sound is really low and the other is really high. And that's really bad for my ears.
What we could do is speak very low and then get louder and louder as we get closer to the microphone, so we're yelling in Dom's ears.
I'd just like to point out, Dom, I had nothing to do with that. That was all Pance's idea.
It was
Wait.
that one. It was Joshy. Joshy made me do it.
Quano's asking, is Dom's plane tied down so it can't fly off when he's not looking?
Dom
like
is taking no chances.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, Dom, we can hear you.
Can you hear us, Dom?
Oh.
Would you like
There
to
was
see a
something
dog?
wrong.
Look,
No,
it's
there
a
was
live
something
show. It's
wrong.
never going to go perfectly, is it?
Okay. I had today. I had a little bit trouble with my mouse. My mouse is broken.
Oh,
A really
really?
nice Logitech mouse broken. Thus I need to buy another one. A really small one.
I thought you'd only just bought that, Dominique.
I'd like to point out, as the resident cat, it was not me.
Mhm.
No, that was not your fault. You're not your fault, Panzer. It is the scrolling wheel is broken.
Oh,
Yeah, it's an expensive Logitech mouse. It's broken now. Yeah, whatever. It is. I have now another one for a couple months, and then I go buy a really good one for a nice, good brand. Okay. I painting a little bit Warhammer too.
Joshy, I don't mean this to sound wrong or facetious. I think that's the word. But
Yeah.
before you started doing the painting on these, did you watch YouTube videos or did it all come naturally?
What, to get the idea for these?
No, the painting skill you've got right now is astounding, right? And I'm not blowing
I,
smoke up your ass, right? Did you get any tips off of YouTube beforehand? Did you do any research into how to paint them, or was it just within the community from Carl and
do you
Lindsay
want
and guys like that?
do you want to see the first ever model I ever built? It's missing the glass and a couple of things because of moving around and stuff. But that's the first thing I ever did.
That's
That's the
still pretty good for a starter kit, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all freehand as well. Like that was just with a pencil and copied the box. That
I'm
was the
going to
first.
give up modelling. No, I'm just proud of you, mate. Brilliant
And then
stuff.
I did.
Really, really high quality stuff.
That was the next one that I did, if you remember.
Yep.
That was my first ever Warhammer figurine that I did, and then I
Yeah,
did the little goblin, another 3D print that Carl had done for me. He just sent me a box of them.
No, I'm just wondering how much of it came naturally and how much of it was things you learned within the
Oh,
community.
all of the ideas I'm getting for like the Yoo-hoo glue and designs and stuff like that, and some of like the random paints and colours that I want to put
Yeah.
on there. They're all coming from like YouTube videos that I've seen,
Right.
and techniques that you can do with stuff. But like I said, man, it's just me doing that. That's all it comes. That's
Yeah.
what it is. That's all I'm doing. That's
yeah,
all I can say honestly. Like, but I've not like I didn't do anything special in art at school. You know, I didn't stay extra or do any other art or anything like that. This is literally starting from scratch.
Absolutely incredible, mate. So proud of you. Great
Thank
stuff.
you, thank you.
yeah. But I think it is not only the skills. It is the paint too. Uh,
Yeah,
Joshi using the paint from Citadel, and the Citadel paint is absolutely amazing stuff.
It is. I can't disagree with that. I mean, every single Citadel paint that I possess, and I've only got like 11 pots of it, every single one for brush painting, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, and you see what Joshi doing with his point of the brush.
Yeah.
The point is really sharp.
you'll see in a sec. So I'm about to do it for some of the muscle texture on his
Are
arm.
you using Citadel brushes as well, Joshy?
No, no, these are golden maple. I have no idea on the brand. This was a present, birthday present I
Look
got.
the point on the sharp point on the brush. That is a really important thing.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds daft, but I've also got those ones as well. And I could use this one, but it holds no paint compared to that one. And I know it sounds daft, but I can show you what I mean with stuff like this. bigger the brush. This is just little. Like I've watched stuff like this on YouTube about like how to apply paints and stuff, but like this now be the first time I've ever applied this. So he's ripping the back of his arm there. So he's got muscle fibers under there. So all I'd do is I'd just get like Dom said, just get the brush and I'd just do like a line. You don't have to paint the whole model. You just have to do like just a bit of line and stuff on it. And if you highlight edges or something like that, I've noticed that works a lot better. And then you can go over that with a stain or a different wash, and it brings out your colours.
I've just looked up the golden maple brushes. I'm going to get me a set of those. 14 brushes for 30 quid. That's all right. That's bloody good for that kind of quality.
Oh yeah, you get some decent, you get a lot of decent dry brushes. That's one of them. I've got a massive dry brush as well, which I've put down somewhere. But yeah, you get a load of decent little brushes with it. But I just tend to find that using the number 2 is good for me.
Terry's used to number 2s.
Fancy, you never miss an opportunity you get. Tin Man's joined us as well. Hey, Tin Man, welcome aboard, mate.
Hey Tim, man.
Athol
Tin
says,
Man.
Joshi still has all his fingers.
I do. I haven't started painting the mouth yet, Athol.
Everybody's saying hi to Tin Man. Yeah, I mean, I must have about 300 brushes. All of them are crap because I keep on buying cheap ones off of Temu and AliExpress and stuff like that, expecting to get something, get a bit of a bargain, but it's not worked. And these ones that you're using, they look just about the right price and the right quality.
Right, they're fantastic. They're absolutely incredible. Like I say, for doing what you want to do with them, they do the job just as good.
Yeah, I'm looking at the points on them now on eBay. But 30 quid for 14 of them, that's an absolute bargain. I'm going to get some. Tin Man says, I'm sitting here with an MPC 60 Corvette, 1960 Corvette, building a drag car. Oh, nice one, Tin Man.
I use this one.
Let me have a look. Come on, focus. My camera's exactly the same. When you want it to focus, it won't.
Oh my god.
A lot of times I've got to pause it to focus.
Something miniatures.
Yes. And then het is Kolinsky Red Sable or something.
But
Yeah.
they're crazy expensive, dumb, surely, with a big sable.
No, absolutely not. I pay. I have extras in my drawer for more different cards. You have a card with 8 brushes on it, and I pay €20 for it.
What brand are they again, Dominic?
I go look on the card. I have a card with 6 of 8 brushes on
I
it.
just want to look up the UK price, that's all.
I have it. Oh, I have it here. I have always too much stock. 6 brushes.
Hawk Miniatures. Right, let me look that up.
Oh,
Paint brushes.
I buy this always on a model show. And I buy always a couple cards of this, but I use a lot brushes. I painting figures and everything. Oh, this one
Okay.
are with 6. Oh, this is uh, you have the flat brushes, And this is with the angular line.
Yeah, I'm just looking at those sets now, Dominique, online, and they are 20 quid basically for a set of 8 flats, rounds, and all of them Kolinsky Sable. That is really cheap for Kolinsky. Oh, thanks for the tip. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah, I see now. On my ones here are Hawk miniatures. Maar there is a little one here, is Kolinsky on the back. I think she had not enough anymore on the cards, and she did another on it. On the most ones, it's Hawk miniatures, but these are really good brushes too.
Yes, mate. I mean, anything that's Kolinsky Sable going to be ace.
Yes.
I've only ever had one of them though, so. Carl John is in the chat and he says, Terry, have a look at Expo Tools for Sable brushes. Right, I'm going to go there now as well. Expo Tools.
Carl got some recently as well, I think, some Sables.
Thing is, we go through cycles. I mean, it was only beginning of last year that everybody was going bonkers for these because they were selling them on Temu and selling them on AliExpress. Hang on, let me go big. Because they got a wonderful grip, the triangular and all that lot, and you get like 10 of them for a £5. But they are actually crap. I mean, you use them a few times and they're just rubbish. Yeah. And the point that it looked like they had when you first get them soon disappears as soon as you get some paint on it. So I won't be doing that again. So next time round, it is going to be. I'm going to buy
those very finest dead dog hair brushes.
Yep.
They were cheap from Temu, what we expected.
Well, I think everyone's we've all experimented with Temu. I mean, there are some good things. I mean, the one thing I'm really pleased about are the airbrush bottles that I got. A couple of quid for 10, and I've now got 40 of them. So I'm never going to run out of airbrush bottles, and they are quite cool because they come with a little ball bearing in the bottom for shaking. Yeah, thanks for that, Carl. Everybody's saying hi to Carl and Michelle.
Good evening, Carl and Michelle.
Yeah.
Carl, you're invite if you want to dive in. We are on for the next. How long are you staying with us for, Panzer?
I will be disappearing about 7:45.
Okay, we'll go till 2:45 then. And then it's time for 8 o'clock coming up is Philip Prime's Prime Time with the quiz and the gallery. Oh, you take it away, Panzer. You know what you're doing.
Okay, well, we have the ubiquitous greetings running up the cast, running up the chat, the infamous public service announcement, which more than... I'm not quite sure how he's going to do Birmingham with that one, but it'll be interesting to see how he does that. There is the Panzer's Tip of the Week, there's the gallery show, and we also have the one and only Quiz of the Week, where from today you may win a major prize if you have the highest score of identifying the films and model kit box arts.
I love the quiz. I love the quiz. I just wish you'd do the quiz a bit earlier.
Well, it all depends on chat. If chat goes on for ages, the same with the gallery. If it goes on for ages, we don't always start earlier though. I believe Ross is coming back to live streaming in June, so we may be curtailing our live streams because we don't like overstepping other people's streams. But that is what's on for tonight.
I was going to say something about that, but it always gets me in trouble when I open my big mouth, so I'm going to shut up. But I will say the internet's a big place, Panzer.
It is indeed.
Your Twitch chat's very quiet tonight. Nobody to ban over there now. I'm keeping my eye on it just in case, like.
The meme is, I stream to Twitch, right, and I've been at it for over a year now. I keep plugging away, keep streaming to it. There's virtually no action over there at all. I've got 15 followers on Twitch, right? But the only people who come into the chat are people for Joshy to ban because they're usually spammers. You're the best bouncer on my channel I've got, Joshy.
I'll give the explanation after as to why they're banned.
Actually, Sophie's pretty good at it as well, actually. Sophie got the ban hammer out the other day. CJ's joined us. Yay. Hey, CJ.
Hey, CJ.
Hey, Joe Button.
Scott's in there as well.
CJ, you did get an invite for the show, by the way, but we've only got a little over 15 minutes left. And CJ's joined us on Rumble as well. Get in there. How many got watching on Rumble? 11 watching on Rumble. And 44 people in total. Wow. 45 now. Brilliant. I'm really impressed with today's show. Thanks everyone on Rumble, Twitch, and the 2 YouTube channels. Please don't forget to nip over to Scott's as well. Scott's streaming this to his channel. And like I say, I one of my main things about this channel is supporting the people to get them to the 500, to get them to that monetization situation, especially if they're putting out some great content and really trying for it. Joshy's doing it now. Scott's doing it now. Panzer actually put some content up today. Yay, Panzer!
Yay!
Yeah, he told me this morning. I thought it was a April Fool's joke.
And Dominique, well, what can I say about Dominique? Just a great channel. You will learn so much over there, and he's putting out some stunning content. So, guys, just don't, please, you've got Blue Spanners for a reason. Put your links into chat. You never know. You might get some more subscribers out of it. Please, anyone who's in chat watching this stream right now, these guys put so much effort in, and it does show a bit of appreciation when you click that subscribe button. It costs absolutely nothing to subscribe, it costs nothing to hit notifications, and it costs nothing to leave a thumbs up. CJ says, yes, did get that, Terry, thank you. But family duties and all that will be long soon, though, and started my Space Marines today. Shock horror. Another one has gone down the rabbit hole.
Join us, Terry. Join us.
Nah. I've tried it, mate. I'm sticking in my lane. World War II is my stuff.
Yeah.
What's that? Scott's joined us on Twitch. Joshy, ban him.
I'm waving the sword.
It's been a while since I've been on there.
OnlyFans links.
Yeah. Josh, you may want to reconsider how you worded that.
Again, another dude who's I mean, his YouTube game is better than mine, to be honest. TVG is still lurking and listening. He's putting out content more or less every day. Again, link to TBG's in the description to today's show. Just a community of people who do stuff and like to show people how to do stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Panzer showed me his spotty thing earlier on, and it was lovely.
See,
Come on, I've opened the door.
I was just about to say, Panzer, you question what I say, but then didn't respond to that one.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that it's a competition build, and the rules about showing it on other platforms until the competition is closed and the judging has been awarded are quite strict. So I can show you in the green room, but I can't show you it on the live stream.
I'm going to be it now. Show it, show it, show it.
You can show it all you want. You won't see it. But you can. This is another group build, but the rules on this one are quite lax. I can work on this one, and you will see me working on this through the course of the year, including a diorama base for it.
Carl, I'm on that page right now. I'm just rummaging. Oh, they've got the new Airfix Jaguar on there. 60 quid. come
Wait a
on,
minute.
60 quid for a
Wait
Is
a-
it a 1/8
What,
scale, Terry?
You what, mate?
what about the new Airfix UFO?
What?
What about? I've got one better. What about the new Airfix Stalwart 6x6 that was supposed to be released in March? It is now the 1st of April. Where is it?
Well, my model shop says it's going to be autumn.
Oh, Airfix Jaguar. Oh, I'm sorry. The wrong one in my head.
Anybody else think that 60 quid for a 148 is a bit steep?
No.
Or is that what they're going for now?
I mean, look at this one. This was 100 quid.
100 quid for a 148?
No, 100 quid for a 135 scale tank and a bridge layer on a bridge. The models are getting silly prices, Terry.
But that's bonkers for a 148. Just my view.
It'll sell though, that's the thing.
CJ says, I've had them for about 6 months. I won't detract from the layout, though. Carl, they've got so much stuff. Okay, let me have a look at the brushes then. Brushes. Bum, 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 bum.
That's why it takes me half an hour to browse through a shop store. I go on there looking for something, and it's like, "Ooh, what's that?" And I'll
Oh, they do model railways as well. Look at that. Wow. Wait, I can't be looking too much at this. I'm supposed to be hosting the show. I'm going to look at it later because I'm getting waylaid by lots of other stuff. They've got a whole range of army painter stuff as well. And I've been meaning to get some of that to try it out. Okay, that's that for now. But thank you, Carl. I will look. Right, okay. People are giving me lots of links now. Here we go. YouTube. I didn't actually watch it last night, David. You just reminded me. Demolition Ranch.
Demolition Ranch is all right, to be fair.
Okay. Jesus, 11.8 million subscribers.
Well, it does all the firing in the back garden, isn't he? Tests all his guns. There's a
Right.
chap I watch called Scott. He does Kentucky ballistics, and he's got this thing called a
Punt gun.
Thank you. I was about to say that, but emphasise the P.
That's what I said, a punt gun.
Yes.
It makes mincemeat out of things.
Just a bit.
Copy. Okay, link coming your way, David. Sorry, CJ. What did you just do? Plum. At CJ. I've just put a link in for you, CJ. Expo Tools. Carl dropped me the hint earlier on. Jesus, Quano. Quano says he paid about 2,000 quid for his XO1. Please define silly prices, Panzer.
Yeah, he was telling me about that the other night.
Okie dokie. Well, sorry, Joshy. I expected at least one spammer in the Twitch feed tonight, and nothing's happened.
I know, yeah, I can get rid of that Hawks fans. Oh, sorry. Only fans, sorry.
No, I don't. I think he's a secret member, you know. I don't know what I'm
You
saying.
reckon?
Right.
My next stream will be Thursday at 6, work permitting. Might be later if I get in late from work. Then Saturday at 8:30 in the morning for the Aussie show. Call it the Aussie show because it's prime time for them in the evening. 8:30 a.m. UK, 7:30 p.m. Australia, Scott?
Actually, I've got to work it out because it's an extra 2 hours. Would be about 6, 7:30, 6, 5:30.
There you go. The TBG's just said, to be honest, where's it gone? There it is. To be honest, you can get the X Airfix tooling Hella 1 to 48 Jaguar for 40 quid. So I imagine Airfix's pricing is because it's a new tooling. They're going to get the money back on the development and all that stuff.
Let's have a look.
But will the price come down after a while? I don't think it will.
No.
Actually, that's not true because on the release of the Spitfire 1 to 24 Mark 9C, that came out at 100 quid, its first price, and then within 6 months was down to 80 quid. I'm seeing it in the shops now for 80 quid. And that sold by the bucket load when that got released. I don't know what to think. I suppose with all these new tariffs coming in, depending on where stuff's made, we're going to have, as modelers, we're going to end up having our pants pulled down. We really are.
This is why you build a pistache. When money's good and kits are cheap, you stock up. Then when the lean or hard times come, you don't. I remember back in the late 80s, Tama used to do maybe 2 135th scale tank releases a year.
Well, I can't give you an Australian price because one hasn't been given yet.
What, for the Jaguar?
Yeah.
I only noticed it because everyone was saying it was such a good kit, and it was on. Moz featured it on his show last night and showed some of the cockpit detail, and the cockpit detail was holy cow! Really, for a plastic kit with no, you wouldn't need any aftermarket on it. And there was like some of the proper pro modelers were saying that they would put aftermarket on it. I couldn't see what you could add to it, to be honest. I don't really want to carry on their conversation from last night about do or don't use aftermarket. I mean,
well, I'll touch briefly on it. I remember back in the days of the 80s and the 90s, kits would come out. You would buy the photo etch because the slide molding technology hadn't been developed. Nowadays, slide molding technology is that good. You're getting the component parts almost to scale thickness, so there's no need to buy a photo etch set. I mean, I remember when you used to buy a photo etch set, and it used to be about that size, and it would be 3 or 4 quid.
I get that. I get back in the day when they want a lot of detail on kits anyway. I mean, this helicopter's 1981. There's barely any detail on the interior. I get that, But now, with the state of models and the quality of them, I mean,
Yeah.
I just haven't felt the need. I mean,
Yeah. Nowadays, I look at the price of a photo etch set. It's almost the same price as the damn kit, about 20 quid. And I look at what you're actually it's asking you to replace. And sometimes the scale plastic parts are better than the photo etch nowadays. So I don't buy as much photo etch sets.
yeah,
So the only photo etch sets I've been buying recently are for older kits that are in the stash. Because the prices have dropped down because people are getting rid of some of their old kits, and I'm looking for the photo etch sets that I didn't have for those at the time.
but you're a sadist. You love, or is it masochist? I can't remember the word now. You love doing photo etch.
Yes, I'm both. I'm a sadist and a masochist. I'm sadistic to other people like yourself, Terry, but I'm a masochist to myself using the photo etch.
Oh dear Lord! And that also that's why I stick to Warhammer kits. Prices do increase, but the quality is first class.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'll agree with that. I mean, Warhammer kits tend to be pretty static, and the only times they go up is like if VAT goes up or something like that, or what's that other thing they call it?
Petrol?
Inflation. Inflation. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Certainly shrink.
But it rolls back to the other thing: disposable income, doesn't it? I mean, back in the day when we say, "Oh, a kit would cost us £2," yeah, but we were only earning like 50 quid a week or 60 quid a week.
Mhm.
So when you relate it to now, with the average wage of the UK being £500 to £600 a week, you can still afford to buy a kit a week, even if it is 60 or 70 quid. Quino Man says, Panzer likes doing PE. That's freaky, even by my standard of weird. I think that was a physical education joke. I don't know. Um, okay, look, guys, it's 22:08, and Panzer has to get ready for the Philip Prime show. So we
Yes.
are going to call it a day right here, right now. And I'm going to thank Joshy B for joining me. Joshy B, I'm going to put you on big screen. Tell us when you're next live.
I shall be live on Thursday at 10 o'clock on Three Men and Little Printer, Three Men and Two Little Printers.
Great little new show on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet to Josh B or Carl or Michelle, links are in today's description of today's video. Head over there, give it a subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Watch a few videos, put some thumbs up, and hit notifications. That way, you'll have something to watch at all times. Massive growing community we've got going on here. Dominique, tell us what you got going on, buddy.
Yes, I'm here. What I did his belt on his body, the black line with the blue spots.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, and I did his on the front the blue spot and his purple pants.
So, Dominique, have you got any new videos coming out? Are you going live anytime soon?
No, I do not live streams. Thursday today was a new video and Friday is a new video again.
Oh,
And again, there is a link to Dominique's channel in today's description. Please head over there, like, subscribe, and hit notifications. Thank you, Dominique.
Okay, thank you very much, Terry.
Let's go to Scott. Scott,
yeah. I
when
had
are
a
you
really
next
good
live?
time.
When are you next live? And have you got any videos coming out?
No videos. I'll be live with Carl and Michelle and everyone tomorrow night and Thursday.
Brilliant.
And I'm not sure when I'll be live. It could be Friday or it could be Saturday. I just don't know just yet. Yeah.
Brilliant, mate. And thank you for joining me today. And last and certainly not least, the one, the only Panzer Cat.
Hello. Yes, I will be live just shortly on another channel, and I may be live tomorrow on Carol's stream if he invites me. And yes, there is another video dropping this week. Stay
Right,
tuned.
before we go, you need to drop a link to Philip Prime.
Yeah, I already did that earlier. I can't do it from in here. Let's go, Benny.
Yeah,
Always.
I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Josh has got it.
You see, I'm on EV Mux, not YouTube.
Right, let's put it back up and say goodbye properly. Here we go. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me on the panel. Joshy B, Dominique, Panzercat, Scott as well. Thank you so much. Everyone watching on Rumble, everyone spamming on Twitch, and both YouTube channels, mine and Scott's, in full glorious 1080p. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I'm back on Thursday at 6. Join me then if you can. Saturday, 8:30 in the morning for the Aussie show. Join me then. Bye, everyone.
Bye.